everybody, and welcome back. We have another episode of Professors here with Superior. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Right back at it. Right after the ERM cast this weekend, I'm here for the professors. Very excited to teach you guys how to play the new character, Xuelin. I think she's pretty good, and she's definitely a lot of fun if you guys have not tried her yet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think we can definitely dive right into it here. Just want to give us like an overview. Like, how would you describe her as a character?
Yeah, so she's a fighter type character. You could play her in many different styles, but for me personally, I like her as, or I definitely put her in the more bruiser type of role. I think a lot of builds have slowly swapped over from the pen and crit side over to the more bruiser-esque type of character. You can play her as like an assassin with like some pen builds and stuff, but for today, we are going to be showing you that bruiser build. So for her abilities, you do have just her flying sword. She just throws her Q a little forward. It's a projectile. When you pick it up, you get some cooldown reductions back on her dash, which we'll go over in a bit here. And she has this little AoE around her. It does do extra damage. Her W is Sacred Sword. It's a parry, so you are completely immune while you are using it. And if you block CC, you will reflect you will or your W will stun back. So this is a very important skill to utilize when you're playing this character. Her dash, too fast to hit. She just dashes, and then if you combo it with her flying sword, you're able to throw your flying sword down, dash to it, and then you'll get that reset. Definitely the key ability in her kit to get you in and out of fights, and then her ultimate is uh is quite complicated to use, but usually in most fights, you just place it down, you do extra damage, and if your opponent is running away, you're able to use your too fast to hit to proc your ultimate, and then the swords will come flying. And her passive just gives you extra basic attack damage every 4 times you use, or you deal damage with either your skills or your basic attacks, and it does end up healing you as well. And then she also has her rapier skill. So a really good and versatile character that has a lot of utility in her kit who you should be able to utilize to get yourself in and out of fights.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, awesome. I think with that, I think we can go into the builds here and take a look at the augments and see what other tax skills we could be taking before we head into the practice tool and get into the more fun stuff. So, I mean, you know this before. You kind of know the order
Yep.
to do everything in.
This is the build I have for you guys today. It is more of an AP stack build with some cooldown reduction, and with your transitions, you will build into more cooldown reduction. I do have 4 attack speed items on this build on base, and then you can slowly start to get off the attack speed items once you get that weapon mastery that just gives you the flat attack speed. So just for the early game to make your gameplay more smooth, to make your auto attacks feel comfortable. This will be the build we're going for today, and we are going to be building in that more Brutes or X type of build, which is why we do have some items like the Plasma Arc and the Tachyon Embrace. The route is going to be Temple, Stream, School. Originally, the build was Stream, Temple, School, but I realized that this build has 3 batteries, so you need to start into Temple, and to make sure you're able to get all your items to make your route smooth here. So all these zones, they do have a teleporter as well, so you should be able to relatively get your build done in a smooth manner without having to, maybe travel to a different zone to teleport on out. Your attack skills, you're going to be running Blink. You can go False Oath. I have seen some players running False Oath instead because she already does have a lot of movement in her kit. Now, personally, I think Blink is really versatile. You're able to blink to your flying sword that you put down, or you're able to utilize it with your ultimate, which I will show you guys in a little bit here to give you the extra range to maybe pull back your swords and get that extra distance to close on maybe like a backliner. And Blink, always a versatile augment that is able to get you in and out of fights.
Awesome. I think last thing
Uh,
we have is augments and like game items. You're right.
Yeah, for augments, we are going to go for Vampiric. You're able to stack Vampiric really easily, so this will give you a lot of AP throughout the team fight. And the Omni Siphon, although all of her abilities are AoE, you don't get as much value off of the Omni Siphon, but you do auto attack a decent bit because you are always weaving in auto attacks whenever you can on this character, which is another thing that makes the character a lot more complicated than I originally expected. We're gonna go on Frenzy here. You can also run Contempt of the Weak. I think this is just preference if you want more Omni Siphon or if you want like a couple more damage for just those team fights. If you want some more damage to maybe sort of close out those kills, Contempt of the Weak is definitely the way to go. But personally, I think Frenzy felt really good in testing, and Wolf Mask, you will need extra attack speed because in the late game items that I have for you guys, it will be dropping off a lot of your attack speed items. So having that Wolf Mask is definitely going to help there. For your blue augments, you can run either Embolden or Unwavering Mentality. I think either or is fine. You do heal on this character through her passive, so she is able to proc Embolden relatively easily. But I think you usually always get the full value of Unwavering Mentality because you usually drop your ultimate down when you are looking for that team fight. So personally, I do or I have really liked Unwavering Mentality instead. And Tevoclade, just a really versatile augment. You can also run Dyden Dash as well. One thing to note, I always see players, or whenever I do coaching for players, I always repeat it time and time again. Make sure you're eating your food, because if you're not eating your food, you are going to be playing down a lot of HP. So you can't really do that. Take that Dash here instead of Cavalcade. And for late game transitions here, we are going to be running Helix for your arm piece, Omerta for your chest piece, David headphones, Wild Walkers, and Nosferatu. So obviously you're not always going to be able to get your blood weapon. So you can substitute it with Joy Use, but I don't think the upgrade is that big. I would usually always just save for blood because the blood weapon has that cooldown reduction for a character like Xuelin, who really, really likes the cooldown reduction and AP. So we're just playing an AP stack, Bruiser-esque type of build here. You can have some substitutes. You can go AO die if you want to be a little more tanky. You do lose out on the CDR from Omerta. I think a lot of Xuelins are running AO die instead. There is Mirage lace-ups as well over Wild Walkers. It's either if you just want more damage or you want to be a little more tanky. You do lose out on the heal cut though, so keep that in mind. And there is Blue Flame as a substitute for David headphones if you can't get that mithril.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like you also have a couple of VF options here. Is there anything you wanted to highlight on those at the bottom?
Yeah, for VF options, I personally wouldn't upgrade the Nosferatu. You just stay on the base, but you can as well if you want that Magnetic Midnight. There is Burgundy, which is just a full damage chest piece, which is also pretty good if you do get that blood item. But I wouldn't prioritize it. I think Omerta and Aodai are probably as strong, or it's not gonna be that big of an upgrade to go into your chest piece. And then you have Taproots, which I think is a pretty strong upgrade from Wild Walkers if you can't end up or if you do end up getting a blood sample or a second blood sample, because the first one should definitely be prioritized into your weapon. And you have Nova Shield as a substitute for that Helix as well. But Helix, I think, is really strong on this character because she's able to apply it really fast. Because a lot of her skills just come out in quick succession. So you're able to get maybe 3, 4, even 5 stacks in the span of like 1 or 2 seconds.
Awesome. Yeah, before we dip off this page, there's just a couple questions people had. Someone had a question about your thoughts on wisdom robes, if that would be an
Wisdom
option.
Robes, I think, is a good or it can be a substitute as well if you want that extra movement speed. But I did end up testing it. I do like the reason why I'm running Omerta is I really like the CDR because I think this character thrives off high cooldown reduction because she's able to just basically have no cooldowns in the late game once you are able to get those transitions. And I think I would prefer AO Die over Wisdom Robes just for the extra tanky stats. Obviously, Wisdom Robes is that mithril instead. So if you do just have an extra mithril and you don't really know what to slam, I think Wisdom Robes would be a fine substitute.
And the last one was someone was asking about electric shift. How did you test that at all, or what are your thoughts
The
on that one?
electric shift, I have not tested it because I think Blink is just more versatile. Electric shift is pretty good on some melees, or I don't actually know. I don't think electric shift is really utilized on any melees at all.
Hmm.
You want the blink because you're able to get that extra distance on the blink, and it's instant as well when that electric shift. Although it does give you that extra attack range, it's not as useful, I would say, as blink and more. And blink is obviously a lot more versatile.
Yeah, for sure. And then our last thing here is the skill leveling. You kind of already talked about the abilities, but we can just go over like what order you level them in quickly here before we head into
Yeah.
practice.
So I would upgrade our. So first, you always want to upgrade your movement ability first. So your E, to make sure you're able to utilize your route a little faster, and then you just get one level in every skill. You would max your Q first, or sorry, your passive first, whenever you can, which is at level 5, 9, and I think the last one. Oh no, wait, I think you already start with one level on it. So 5 and 9 for your 2 levels on your passive. You'd upgrade your R as well, and I think this build upgrades W, but I would upgrade E second just because I think E is slightly better. So I'm gonna quickly adjust it for you guys here, and then your W would be last because I think the cooldown on E is a lot more important because you are able to jump in and out of fights a lot smoother when your E cooldown is a lot lower. So it would be passive priority, or sorry, ultimate priority. Ultimate, you always level whatever you can. I think on almost every character at 6, 11, and 16. Your passive whenever it's available. And then your Q, and then your E, and then your W last.
Awesome. Yeah, someone is actually just asking about that. They're asking how much CDR is needed to where picking up your Q will full reset your E. Do you know that?
I don't know the exact number, but it should be probably around somewhere between maybe like I think about like 30%. So you could just have maybe like 1 or 2 items and you should be good to go, because there are some ways you could also play around the reset as well, which I will be showing you guys here once we jump into the training.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we can hop in. We can double check it too. Um, and yeah, you kind of know the drill. We'll just run through the route and show off the abilities once again, and then we can take a look at any combos, tips, tricks, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, so this character, I think she has a really low skill floor, so she's really easy to pick up, but she has a really high skill ceiling. I think she has a lot of small intricacies that you kind of need to know about, which I will be going over when we go into the combo section of the professors here. And yeah, she has a lot of stuff you kind of need to do on this character. Like she needs to auto attack, weave when you're using your abilities. You need to make sure you're positioning well. You know, you have to look for your dives in as well, and then you have to make sure you're also comboing correctly as well. So yeah, first we're gonna grab all our items, go to teleport, go over to stream, make some food when we can. Let's use our dash whenever we can, and then we can also, once we get our Q as well, we can just throw the Q down to get the reset. Make sure we can dash again. And then go over to school.
Oh, the dreaded school location. The knowers know
Yeah.
this is a dreadful spot.
We've seen the pictures, you know. I think the most infamous one was J Tango up in here in this gymnasium.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just grab all the twigs here, and then you could kill these chickens, or you can kill these chickens in stream as well, or in temple. There was chickens before the TP. To make sure you grab your leather, and that's it. We have our full build already, and we're ready to take any team fights over here in school. And then your rotation usually when you're farming is you usually want to do school wolves into archery wolves. The reason why we want to do wolves is because we do have that wolf mask augment, so we want to make sure we're able to stack that a little early. So when we are transitioning off of our items, we do have that attack speed, and we should be good to go.
Awesome. Yeah, so we'll just kind of talk about the abilities one more time here now that we have something to look at. Maybe it's a little bit easier to understand. So we just want to go through each ability one more time before we get into like the tips section. Then we should be good to go.
Yeah. Let me get max level here for you guys. Do have our flying sword here. You just throw out the flying sword. It does AoE damage and it rotates around. And if you pick it up, it will reset your E. So if you see, we dash into our flying sword, it reset our too fast to hit, because our too fast to hit has a 10-second cooldown. But if we pick it up, it goes it gets reduced by I think it's 70%. Yeah, 70% CDR from flying sword here. So And make sure you keep that in mind. These two abilities you're gonna utilize a lot together. Her W is just a parry, so you are CC immune and you block any amount of damage you're taking while using your W. So this is another reason why this character is, or I think has a pretty high skill ceiling, because you need to know exactly when to use your W at key moments in a team fight to block damage and to also make sure you don't get CC'd. So you could see here, it looks like it does work with the tornado here as well, which I didn't know, but you see I blocked the knock-up and then it stunned the dummy here. So if you block CC as well, it will, your W will end up stunning back. And your ultimate, Return of the Blades, it places a hexagon, hexagon around you, and it basically just does damage. So when your opponent is in the hexagon, I think it's after every 5 instances of damage, a sword will fall on top of them and it'll do bonus damage there.
And then is there a second part to it as well?
Oh yeah, and if you dash outside of the ultimate as well, it will end up, all the swords will end up flying to you. So keep this in mind, because you can dash inside the ultimate, and if you dash inside the ultimate, nothing will happen. So you have to make sure you're dashing outside if you do want the swords to fly. Even if you slightly dash like a tiny bit outside, all of them will come to you. And you could utilize this to your advantage, because you could also, when you're dashing, or you basically walk outside, and if your ultimate is still there, all the swords will come. So you could have a lot of range with this ult.
Awesome. Yeah, and then is there any like tips, tricks, anything else you wanted to go over here with the abilities, since we're here, you know, utilizing rapier skill and stuff as well?
Oh yeah, so this character, the reason why I think this character is actually a lot harder than I thought is because she has a lot of small intricacies to note. One big thing to note is her flying sword has a small window where or like a small window where it takes time for it to be picked up. So if I drop my Q down and I E into it, you see how there's a small delay before the little I'm able to pick up the swords, and you see the little circle come under me. So what you could do is you could buffer a rapier skill or a blink with the flying sword. So if you press these together, so flying sword, blink, you could actually dash. Hold on, I have to remove cooldown. You're able to dash, and then you're able to get the reset on your too fast to hit while you also make the distance, right? So if you do this normally, right, you throw your Q down, you E, you're gonna be here, and you're not going to have the extra cooldown on your too fast to hit. But if you utilize the rapier skill or the blink, you're able to get that extra distance while also getting the reset on your dash. So keep this in mind. This is really important for the people that want to master this character and take this character to the next level. So I could do this with blink as well. Well, I wasn't able to pick it up that time, but here you go. So you're able to dash, and you're able to get the reset as well. The window for blink is a lot shorter, because you need to do it like perfectly like that. So I think utilizing blink with the flying sword is definitely a little harder, but it is definitely able to be done. And the next thing you should note as well, if you do want to take this character to the next level, is there is a small window as well on her passive. So you could see her passive. You see how there's a slight delay before it's procced, right? There's, instead of your normal attacks where it's like instant, it takes a tiny bit of time before your swords end up flying and hitting your target. So what you could do is you could, if you are able to have it fully stacked, you could dash, and then you can get the reset from your passive, because your passive also gives you some cooldown reduction. When you do end up utilizing it, it gives 2 seconds on your Q and your E. So you could have the cooldown on your E reduced while you're dashing, if that makes sense. So your dash comes out, and then the 2 seconds for the cooldown reduction on your passive does end up proccing, and you do end up getting that cooldown reduction. So if you want to utilize this to its full potential, if you're at 2 stacks, what you could do is you can let me get like 1 or 2 more cooldown items here for like the mid game. What you could do is you could have 2 stacks here. You could drop your QE, and then you should get the you should get the reset here. So you drop your Q, you're gonna auto attack, and then you're gonna dash, and then your E should come back instantly. So 2 stacks, Q auto attack E, and then you pick it back up, and then your E is instantly reset, and you're able to just use your E again to wherever you want. So yeah, this character has a lot of small little details that if you want to take this character to the next level, she is definitely your character to have the, you know, that like high skill ceiling.
For sure. I did have a couple questions I think come through. Someone asked if you're able to block Garnet R execution damage. I'm guessing they're saying that in reference to the W.
I think you should be able to block the pull because the pull is CC. So I think you can just parry it. But the problem is the ultimate has a really small window because it comes very fast, and the second you get hit by the chain, you're gonna be locked in animation, and you won't be able to press any of your buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you the combo once again. So 2 stacks, Q auto. Oh, I didn't get the auto there. Hold on. But 2 stacks, Q auto E, and then get the E back. So that's a lot of damage in that you know, short little time frame, which is like about 1 second. I can show you the basic combos as well for this character with the ultimate. So the most basic one is you just drop your ultimate down first, and then you QE, get the auto attack, and your E should reset. So QE auto, and then you get your E back. This is the basic combo on this character. If you want to utilize the ultimate, you're just able to get a lot of damage here because your ultimate will end up proccing, you know, one time when you do all this into in succession.
I had another question. Someone had a question about her passive. They're asking, maybe this is in reference to like the 3rd hit. It says, could that window be decreased by attack range, or is it a point AoE dependent skill?
Decreased by attack range. It's just an auto attack, if that's what the person is asking here. It's an enhanced auto attack.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you're able to get the attack, or if you're able to get the attack off, then the cooldown should go through once the swords end up flying and hitting their target.
Okay. And the other one was for, this is kind of like a general question too. For characters with like delayed CC effects like Vanya ult, should you be parrying the hit itself or the CC activation?
I think for Vanya specifically, it's a debuff that is end up placed on top of you, so you need to parry once the sleep comes in.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to parry the activation. There is also some advanced combos as well once you are able to utilize the blink and the Q properly. So let me see if I can get this for you guys. So you're able to drop like your Q blink. You could Q blink into, or sorry, yeah, Q blink into dropping your R, and then you could dash and then auto attack and E as well. So you see there, I was able to, you know, utilize almost her full skill rotation in that short amount of time frame. This I think this combo is a little unreliable just because you don't want to be utilizing your blink too early in team fight, but you can catch people by surprise with a combo like this. You're able to just get all your skills down like in the span of 2 seconds, and you have that extra range as well with your blink. But yeah, these little small intricacies is something you should take note if you do want to take this character to the next level. Like, yeah, having the delayed auto for your E, and then also knowing about the small little buffer window for your little sword at the bottom there, so you can get that extra dash in, and you can close the distance on some characters, because having that extra dash, it will definitely come in handy. And also, as well as your ultimate, you can blink with it as well. Is one big thing too is if you are pulling your daggers back and someone is, let's say there's a dummy, let's say there's a target like right here. You're able to blink, or you're able to dash to pull your swords back, and you're able to blink to close the distance to make sure all those swords end up connecting as the swords are flying past you. So that's the reason why I think blink is a lot better than like false oath, because you are able to kind of catch people. Because a lot of people will think, oh, I'm not gonna get hit by these swords, right? Because the Xuelin is in front of me, but you just blink behind them, and the swords should do a lot of damage to them.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else you think you have before we move into the 2 or 3 games that we have in store?
I think that covers most of the tips on this character. I think there are some more combos you could probably find on Stippy's Twitter, because I think he was also playing this character, but I think I covered basically all the things to note about how to, you know, utilize this character with your combos and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I think you got everything too.
But
All
yeah,
right.
we could jump into a Norms game to, you know, showcase this character for you guys.
Yeah, I think we're gonna play at least 2. Surely the first 2 go good. And you know, and it'll all be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we have a special guest joining us in our games. We have Uzma, who's gonna be our lucky third for the day. He won the roulette of joining us. AKA we asked him.
Sounds good. I love Uzma.
Yeah. Someone asked, when is the best time to use her alt or I think they're asking when is the best time to use her alt in a team fight. Should I start with it or use it when I get close with Q plus E?
You definitely want to start with the alt, because, or so it's kind of a bit of both. Like usually what you could do is you could rape your skill in and then drop the ultimate down, because you want to make sure you get that damage value of the ultimate, you know, the swords proccing. So every time you do the 5 instances of damage, you're able to get those swords flying down on the enemy. I think you definitely want that extra damage coming out, especially when the team fight does end up getting drawn out a little bit. You're able to actually 1v1, you know, some other really strong, you know, fighters, like maybe like a Suo or like a Lien or something. So gotta make sure you're able to get that damage, and then the swords flying for the ultimate is just supposed to be like that extra. You're not supposed to utilize that um as much as just the main, you know, octagon arena, I guess, part of the ultimate where you're supposed to fight people in it.
Mhm. While we are waiting here, obviously, if anyone else has any other questions, feel free to shoot them out. But before we get into game, I mean, this is kind of when we start talking about what kind of team comps is a character like Shulin looking for.
So I think Xuling is more of a hyper carry type of character, so I think she could fit in most team comps. But if you want some characters I can maybe synergize well with her, probably like a support. So uh, Johan, Lenny, Charlotte would be pretty good with her. I think just these you know, these hyper carries frontliners want like a support with them. Mai is also pretty good as a tank. She does have that exclusive to maybe get her to safety. And I think relatively speaking, you could basically slot her in as that third character. So usually, you know, the standard team comp is a tank and a backliner, and then she could be that third spot.
Hmm. Awesome. Well, okay. Good thing I've been theory crafting with Mr. Uzma. We at least we got the tank part right. We're like, I don't think this guy wants to have to engage everything by himself. So we got that part taken care of. So I'll try to mix it up in between both games. And then for people that don't want to fight Shulin, that want to kind of know her weaknesses, what are some characters you think would be good into her that you'd kind of struggle against?
I would probably say, because she is a fighter type character, probably 80 carries I could space wall, because because she should just get shredded by them. But she does have a lot of mobility is the problem. So she is able to maybe find that angle onto the back line. But if you are playing maybe like in AR Aya, or if you're playing that Rio and you're able to, you know, dodge out and space wall, against the Xuelin, you should be able to just auto attack her down because these fighter hyper carries do have that weakness of just falling over to these backline uh, 80 damage dealers.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Let me just take a peek. Anything else we got going on here? You can play you can play Charlotte for super when rank hits redeemed. Yeah, that's when you can do that. I'm not even doing that. I thought about it, but I thought I'd mix it up today. Um, no Charlotte coming out of me, but that's the future. Um, yeah, I can't think of anything else at the top of my head while I'm just looking through the chat here, making sure I didn't miss anything, as I did hear the Q pop in my ear. Good timing. So yeah, we'll jump right in here. Hopefully the first one goes well. Um, yeah, I'm excited. Let's see what we got in store here. Where I don't know my alphabet. There we go. All
Yeah,
right.
for team comps, I do think is just or for these type of characters, right? Like these frontline hyper carry bruiser esque characters. I think our best team comps are probably going to be like a double frontline, so a double bruiser with a support. I think that team comp is always really strong, especially when you are playing in like ranked or something,
Mhm.
or she is slotted in that third spot, and you do have that front line and that back line consistent damage dealer. So your tank is going to be able to get on in there, and then you're going to be that secondary follow up.
Don't worry, we got the follow up for you here. Surely.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I think we do
Yeah.
have a triple dive team comp here, which I think she does end up fitting more of that dive archetype role for your frontliner. So
Mhm. If
should
let's say like someone else is playing a character in the game and they're thinking about pivoting to Xuelin, like if you had a character in ER that could compare well to her, who would you think that would be?
I'll probably say Hisui because she doesn't really have any cooldown or any crowd control, and Hisui, is sort of like the same. Where I mean, she does have her knock up on her W,
Mhm.
but yeah, this character doesn't really have any crowd control in her kit. She's just full damage, and she is that or she does fit that fighter duelist role.
Mhm. That's good. So any Hisui players in the chat, they could have their next character coming on up here soon. Um, yeah, so I mean, is there anything else? There any tanks that you're relatively worried about? Like if you're getting ran at by like a team, are you gonna be like, oh no, like that's something that I could never deal with? Or are there any comps like that that you're worried about?
Hmm. Honestly, I haven't really fought into Alonzo yet. I think Alonzo can, just point at you and lock you down, but she does have enough dashes to, sort of navigate throughout a team fight. So I think it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, that's good. A lot of versatility coming through. Is there any items that you pick up as you're routing to prep for? Or do you just kind of grab them
Uh,
after?
Personally, I've always been pretty bad at grabbing items on my route, so I just grab everything after. That
That's
that is
okay.
that is more of like a me thing though. So
The shameful plug, oh no. That's a me thing. I think, in due time, people they'll get used to it and they'll start grabbing that stuff.
yeah. Well, 100%. You should always grab transition items on your route if you can.
Hmm. What RNG do you prio first on her?
Yeah, so the build is so usually builds nowadays they should be hopefully new player friendly for you guys. So they should be ordered left to right in priority. So I did make sure mine's is like that as well. So it's just left to right here.
So,
You go your Helix first and then Omerta if you can.
if you're worried about tempo at all, do you ever get anything else first instead? Or nah?
Yeah, you can get your oh, sorry. You can get your mithril first to get your David headphones. I think David
Mhm.
headphones is a fine item to grab as your first item.
Okay. Noted. How do you rate her power level, like, early? Do you think she's pretty strong early, kind of weak, or?
I think she's okay. I think she definitely thrives off having more cooldown and having her items. So I think she's I would say maybe mid power level, because she definitely can run out of CDs early on. But once you get into the late game, her cooldowns become really short. Like, you basically don't really have any cooldowns to go off of. You're able to utilize like maybe 2 sets of your rotation before you start going into that that state where you just have to auto attack. Maybe play down here. I think we saw some pings, so
Okay. We can do that. Then I will try to keep out if there's any questions for doubters.
You can just also utilize the QE to make some distance as well if you want to utilize it for some movement. Ooh. Guys, I think you guys got on that end.
Oh! It's okay. Sometimes it's hard to talk at the same time.
Yeah, 100%.
I was like, I'm like mid-thought. I was like, I had a really good question for a second there.
Let's wait for probably the tree here, I think.
Oh no, I cannot save Uzma.
Able to get there. Oh, there's 2 teams here. Oh,
It's okay.
good luck for this, maybe. We'll get the Yuki here. Nice.
Chill.
Gotta be a little careful. Uzma is back up at 5 here. If you want to look for the taunt, maybe we could look.
I'm waiting for our good friend. There's a lot
Yeah,
going
there's
on.
a lot of people here.
Okay, we're just gonna get a little silly.
Oh, nice ult. 3-man. Good luck. Have a little careful though. For the 3P.
I'm getting the tree! Oh, I stopped them. But there's a lot going on.
Another team. Uh-oh.
I can't save Uzma. I don't have ult. I believe it though.
Yeah. I think we get out. There's a little too many people here.
It's okay. I got a lot of time to
Yeah, we got a lot of mastery, so that's okay. So here we probably want to path maybe into hotel because the wolves are back up on this timing. It's like a perfect opportunity to grab them here. We're a little behind here on our credits though, because usually at this timing, or usually you want to get your 4 scores before the next cycle here. I think we should be able to get some farm and maybe get there in time.
Okay. Next time the wombo combo of doom will hit. And it'll all be okay.
Let's teleport down to Uptown maybe here, because Uptown has the cube up, so you can utilize your minimap to gather information. This is something you should always be maybe looking out for. Is you can see there's the cube is still up, so that means that Uptown is probably free. So that means no one has really entered the zone to grab the cube. So it is free, but unfortunately the animals were farmed on an incorrect timing, or it wasn't farmed the second they're up. So we have to wait a little bit for these wolves. Able to grab them, and we can play for this rift here. So you always want to make sure you're playing for something every cycle.
Yeah, you can talk about the rifts a little bit. That's something that's new.
Yeah, the rifts are really risky. I don't see too many teams entering the rifts like in tournament as well, like in Masters. There's also a kiosk in here now, so you gotta keep that in mind. So you can actually buy. Oh, we don't use it yet. I need to get it here. All right, good to go.
Even in Masters, I don't use them that often.
They always use it like before day 3, but once it's the day
Mhm.
3 cycle, a lot of teams are hesitant to use it because you do end up having that risk of wiping your team. So
Yeah, no, for sure. That does make sense.
let's get more credits here. Get our mithril.
Do you prio Alpha and Omega a lot more now that they give like mini buffs?
If I can, yes. I do think if you get the double buff, it's really strong. So
Mm-hmm.
you can go Alpha and Omega. I would definitely go for those over anything else. Because usually you're picking the mithril anyways if you win a rift.
Yeah. How do you feel about the new Wiccaline changes?
I like them. I like them. I do think Wick was a little mundane. She didn't really do
Mm-hmm.
anything. But now she has like a lot more skills. It makes her feel more of like a final boss.
Yeah. You definitely can see her stuff. I feel like from like a mile away, I'm like, oh,
Oh yeah.
kind of silly.
Ooh, a 4 score. Wow.
Your lucky day.
That's a streamer luck. Play for a double objective here too, and we should be pretty strong here. Get our buy-ins as well, maybe. Oh.
Okay, you got that.
Oh, unfortunately, my sword's just where we're at the wrong angle there. Don't have my ultimate here. Oh,
I got shredded. I almost saved Uzma, but not enough.
oh, yeah, that's a little unfortunate. I don't think we should have jumped in. I was on cooldown, and this character actually, like, her DPS is a lot lower there. So yeah.
So you need you need the ulti to fight. Noted. Very
Yeah,
important.
it's like a lot of DPS loss. You can definitely fight without the ultimate. 'Cause I think she definitely still has like pretty short cooldowns as a
Mhm.
character, but missing that ultimate a lot of damage. I think they're also a lot stronger than us. So I don't we probably shouldn't have engaged there. Which team was it? It was this team. Yeah, they already had like I think a couple more items than over us there.
Okay,
But I
testing the
mean,
grounds.
yeah, not too bad of a game, I think.
Yeah, it's okay. You gotta feel the water. You gotta see what you're capable of, what you're not capable of. You're not able to 1v3 at that point.
Yeah,
And now we
yeah. I mean,
know.
I think at that point I probably should have left as well. So when I wanted to do a little bit of limit testing, for you guys. So
Yeah. It is
I think
what it is. It's
I
okay.
think I think I definitely could have just left there at the very end.
No, this next one is it. We tried the dive. We realized, I'll be honest, I'm not the best dive player either. I'm like the total opposite. I'm a safe cookie. Yeah, we showed everyone what not to do, exactly. The importance of pressing tab and pinging your teammates' ultimate abilities and knowing when they are down. That
Oh
is your
yeah.
lesson for
Um,
today.
One thing I think when I was doing the coaching for the tournament, I think there was this
Mhm.
if you guys don't know, there was like some like like coaching tournament is a lot of people don't press tab. Like you always want to make
Yeah.
sure you're pressing tab before you take a team fight so you know how strong the enemy is. Because if you're fighting down like 3 or 4 items, it's really easy for them to just beat you because,
Mhm.
obviously they just have more stats than you because they have 3 or 4 more goals than you. So they're just able to they don't even have to play the fight like as well as you need to because you're playing just down items.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something to take note of. Is every time you see anyone walk into your vision, you see someone on your minimap, just press tab, take a look, quick peek at their items. If you see maybe you're 3 or 4 more golds in them, feel free to just run at them. But if not, if they're equal, then be a little cautious. You know it's gonna be a fair team fight. And if they are 5 gold above you, you gotta get out of there.
Sometimes I feel like I'm like a notorious like tab like clicker. It's like like
Yeah, I
I'm just
think
constantly clicking it, but sometimes I feel like
that
my brain doesn't comprehend the information in front of me because I'm clicking it too much. It's
that is like me as well. I press it as like I think
like a twitch.
some players you might see have the habit of pressing it as a APM check, I guess is like
Yeah, yeah.
the term. And every time I look back at my gameplay, I'm like, how do you guys deal with me pressing tab like every 2 seconds? It does look a little bit annoying, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of people have just gotten used to it because I think you see that from like a lot of players, just like spamming tab.
Yeah, I was gonna say that definitely it's not something I notice from people just because I think so many people do it often. But now the next step is like actually comprehending
Hey,
the information in front of you.
yeah, hey, it's better to spam tab than to not press it at all, So
True.
you want to make
That is
sure you know everything in front of you and that's
mhm.
laid out to you, so you can have a better chance at winning. This game's all about just using like there's information on what you're given to, right? Like your mini map, seeing people around you, seeing pings, the console vision, so you see if people are entering your zones. Open up your mini map to see where the objectives are spawning a minute before they drop. See your mini map or open up your mini map to see, if certain boxes are taken or if you see cubes are gone, then you can know where teams are, right? This game actually gives you a lot of information, but you just need to know, how to read that throughout the game.
Mhm. All right. We got team comp number 2 coming in. How do you feel about this one?
I like this. I like this. I mean, I think Eva Alonso is a classic. It's probably the easiest frontline mage and backliner to play because it's really like the Alonso goes in, points on anyone, and then the Eva just drops her laser down, drops her abilities, and that should be an easy kill. The one problem though is obviously the Eva needs to be a little far forward, and I think Xuelin should be able to round out the front line and back line pretty easily.
Mhm. Yeah, nice easy CC to follow up on. And Alonso
Yeah,
go crit 10 out of 10 would work. You know, maybe next Norm's lobby that Uzma is in. I will convince him, and whoever gets him as his teammate, I apologize. No, I just wanted to, show off, like it's the anniversary event, so you got pretty new skins coming in. So it's
that's
like a
fair. It
double
is
showcase
the
thing.
anniversary Eva. Here's a
Yeah.
quick look for you guys. Also, I want to see
Wow.
I don't think I've seen the dance for this character yet. Oh,
I don't know what this dance is.
I don't know either. Usually, it's like a reference to like a dance or like
Yeah.
a like popular dance, because at least that's what they have done with the recent ones. I don't know what reference this is to.
It's the Pokemon song? What? Yeah, I
The
guess
dragon dancing.
if anyone knows a reference to it, let me know, because I don't know what it is.
We will then resume our next
Toothless
tournament.
This
dancing meme.
dancing meme.
I don't know that one. I think I'm gonna have to look that one up as well.
I was like, I think we might both have to look it up. I don't know actually what it is from either.
Are we that old, Lucy? Like,
No, don't say
has it
that.
come to that?
No! That's the point when you don't know the toothless dancing meme. You would recognize it, trust. All right, that'll be our
Okay,
assignment
okay.
after the stream. I'll look it up. That's crazy. There's no way. Like, I'll look it up later. All right. This is the one. Someone said it's definitely not the toothless dancing meme. Are we getting lied to?
We're getting debated. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Alright. So this time we will pay attention for the ulties.
Early kill, finish our build here, and then we set up for these wolves. Gotta make sure get these stacks. These boar stacks are gonna be very useful later. I'm gonna able to get most of the swords here, but the reset, get the slow here. Oh, wasn't able to connect. It's okay, we have successfully defended our wolves.
Yeah, sometimes the war for the wolves is actually, it's a hard one.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everyone's contesting your farm these days, so.
It is definitely something to worry about. And we must pry out the wolves because we have wolf mask. I think it's the big thing. Like, now that they implemented all these different masks, it seems like a lot of priorities.
You want to protect your boars, you want to protect your wolves, your bears. The stacks actually matter. They don't matter that much, but like in a team fight, it could definitely win you like a team fight, you know.
For sure. All right.
Nice, pretty good start here.
Go?
Here I would go hotel maybe. We could look for the pack up here. I don't know if it's taken already, but we can take a look at peek. Ooh, wolves as well. Nice. So we go, yeah, we can maybe look for this. Nice, nice.
I'm not gonna lie, she has so many particles, and on top of the Alonzo thing, I really cannot tell what's going on sometimes.
Are these dead? Oh, they're alive. Perfect. Nice. Let's maybe let's play for this down here. Play for the meteorite, and then we can maybe call in as well.
If you had a priority of tree or meteor, which one would you want?
I don't have any meteors in my build, so definitely tree. But if you don't have any, you could just save it for like a forest core. I think you could use this one if you would like.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got it. Unlocked down.
Oh, we do see archery that is free, so we want to TP because there is a wolf pack over there. Oh, there's a ping, so if someone else TP'd as well, they had the same idea. We can maybe look for this. There's multiple pings too, so we gotta be a little careful.
Oh.
It's gonna be multiple people. There's a lot of teams actually. I think it's 2 teams. Everyone had the same idea to come up here. Good luck though. This guy's already half HP.
Oh, it almost followed.
Oh no, I wasn't able to link fast this time. Oh, they're fighting over here.
This character makes so much noise. I
Nice.
can.
Alright, let's get our buys here, and then we should just look for the next objective. We could go maybe police station. Oh, a 4 score for me. Thank you.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Oh, there's a box here too that we can play for, but I kind of want to play for the alpha.
You gotta go for alpha.
Yeah. You know, getting that permanent buff I think is pretty strong.
Food.
Let's go police. We can also play for. So this is like the highest tempo play we could do because we also can play after.
Food.
Look at the turn here.
Every time I come in. Okay, this is a better spot.
The res. Oh, there's someone right there.
I'm
Should be able
definitely
to get away.
gonna.
Ooh, it's item for me too. I'll be okay.
He killed Uzma. No. Yeah, you seem to have a lot of mobility, so at least that's a good thing. You
Yeah.
are sure good.
Is there too many people on? Yeah, I'm not gonna TP.
Well, you know, sometimes you click
It's
the wrong
okay, it's
character.
okay.
You know, sometimes. You know, I wanted to help my friend in need. You know, sometimes it's
Yeah.
like that.
It is just day 2, so these stats don't really matter.
Exactly. Are you enjoying the gadget so far in the season?
I think it's really interesting, and personally, I think it's definitely going to create an interesting dynamic on watching Turtle Turn Masters this weekend. But everyone was just safety orbs left and right. That's the reason why they nerfed it again. I think this hotfix they changed it so it costs like
Yeah.
slightly more. But teams are just stalling out the like temporary zones with safety orbs. So I'm really interested
Yeah.
to see how it's gonna take place for the NA side as well.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that it got used way more. A lot of interesting stuff happened, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think we had I think there was like 2 games where it went down to 3 teams in the final zone, like
Oh,
final
wow.
zone. Which never happened, in the past. So I cannot use that meteorite. So I guess I could, but I think I'll let one of you guys slime it. I'd rather get the tree here.
Okay, this time's going better. We've survived until day 3.
It's already a good look. There's a team in warehouse. So the reason why I know that is because there was a box there and it's gone now. But that means we could look for the team fight. I'm also calling here as well. Maybe we could look here. We didn't get our buy-in, so we might be a little weaker, but shouldn't be that much weaker. Oh, they just used the Gamma key card.
And now we're sad.
Yeah, we could just get a buy here instead.
Alright.
We'll look for some farm. Nice. So chickens up here. And maybe we could just play for the warehouse box. Or we could just path up, maybe try contesting for the Omega. I kind of like that too.
How'd you say her I guess Android take is? Like, is she pretty fast at it?
I'd say it's average. I think her clear is really good though. Like farming is
Yeah,
feels really
farming.
smooth.
It is something
If you
I
drop your
know.
ultimate, it's really fast, but you usually don't want to invest your ult. Oh, I got caught in ult here. I was able to get out there. Oh, he's letting he needs to explode here.
I got it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot strong on this as well. Let's just go through red here into release. There's a free box we could grab.
Uzma got me with the orb. The orb is way slower now, I realize, too. That's the hot fix.
Oh, did they change the speed of it as well? I
think
noticed.
so. Or maybe it could just be me, too.
It was a mithril. Yeah, I know they increased the cost and the cooldown, so you can't spam it anymore. So I think we're not going to see the same thing
Yeah.
as NERM teams are just rotating it around, and then they're able to stall out for a really long time. But because the cooldown is, I think, doubled, it's like 60 seconds now. It's gonna be a lot harder for teams to just use. I want to save for blood here, so.
Oh my gosh, he went the distance.
It's fine. Oh, damn.
Oh, we both died, Uzmo, no? I got Shuriken, man.
It's kind of two people on top of me.
I got Shuriken. The Shuichi menace of
It was a good try.
North America. It is despair. But, you know, we tried our best.
Yeah,
I think it's how Uzmo fly the distance.
Yeah, he definitely said it, but I think it was okay.
If we maybe I mean obviously we couldn't follow the hearts just dashed on away, so
Mm-hmm. All right, we got one more in store.
all right. That one's a pretty good one as well, I would say. Or it definitely wasn't a bad game.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. This time I'll cook something. My brain is cooking.
All right. What do you have in mind for our last game here, Lucy?
I don't know. I'm thinking now. Let's see, we did the tank thing. Yeah, 07 in the chat. Dude, I got like the Shuichi character. This guy's like the second coming of woke, so what could I do?
And he has some upcoming talent.
Yeah, literally. You know, that's happened on the previous professors too. There's a Shuichi. It's just that's where all the Shuichi
Yeah, we
players
don't
are
talk
born.
about that Shuichi, you know, like that would
That's where all the Shuichi talent is born. They just don't know it. But it's okay. This next one.
You know, bringing back the flashbacks of me getting soloed. I remember a bit.
You know, it happens to everyone once. I don't think so. I see your character not a lot of CC, so maybe we add a character with a lot of CC.
Yeah, or we could try maybe the double bruiser support team comp. I don't
Okay.
know if you guys, I don't know if anyone's interested in playing Charlotte over here, so.
Oh, it's okay. I got it. They got no idea.
Or you could play maybe a Johan. I don't know if you have a Johan in you, or maybe Uzma has a Johan in him.
I think the thing is, I don't got a bruiser in me. I don't think anyone in NA has seen me in any kind of bruiser character.
That's fair.
Unless,
That's fair.
unless you cut like, I don't know. I got a pretty crazy IREM.
Irem, I guess she's a bruiser, but like, it's not the bruiser that I'm like thinking
You know the bruiser
about.
you're
I guess
thinking
for
of?
this type of for this type of team.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because she's more of like a long range bruiser, or like a mid range bruiser. You know, she definitely, or like Irem definitely can get in there with like her cat
yeah.
form, but
I was thinking of the infinite CC combo of Doom. With the Charlotte in the bag. Oh, no. Wouldn't Xuelin be closest to Hisui? Yeah, we kind of talked about that earlier. How if there's like any Hisui players out there, they might really resonate with Xuelin. A lot of similarities there.
yeah.
I think that's like really the only other one. Yeah, we can try the double bruiser support. I'm sure Uzma's listening in the background. I'm sure he has a crazy bruiser character he could bring out here.
I remember the characters Uzman's played in the past. You know, it's been a while. Okay, glove Hyunwoo, I like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's a bruiser. All right, surely this is the one. Is crit build viable for Xuelin?
I don't think so. I think you want the like you need the attack speed and you want the cooldown on her to make her feel smooth. I think crit like a lot of people are theory crafting crit at the start and people were like playing crit, but I personally don't like crit.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. Because your auto attacks do a lot of damage, but a lot of her damage comes from you know, her abilities.
Mm-hmm. I think Uzma sent me the. It can't be that. It's this weird toothless dancing meme. It cannot be that dance. Like, there's no way.
Let me see it. Where is it?
Oh, here. I got you. I mean, I guess I like if you really like look really hard. Amp Xuelin surely. Unfortunately, no amp scalings on the character. It is that? Yeah, I've heard both. I heard it isn't, and I also heard it's not. So like,
Oh, this one.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it.
Lumia Island's hyperloop
Hold on,
is
let
soon to
me.
open. Survivors, prepare to enter the
What was it?
experiment.
Control 6,
Still 7.
7.
It's like it's a study on the dance. Like, is this actually it? And we're stopped. For those wondering, thank you. The toothless dance. Okay, that was the first time I've ever seen that.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see it.
Yeah. I'll have to get some confirmation in the future. All right, this is the one.
This is
Like-
indeed.
Like, there's no way it can't be. But maybe, you know, it was a chance to showcase everything. You know, you had the backliner with the front, the tank. We had like a full dive, and now you get the support.
That is
Surely-
true. That is true. We are rotating through all these different types of team comps. So
Yeah. Really? This is the one.
Okay, me and Uzma are just cursed, you know, like it's been like this since the very beginning.
It's a dot of time. What?
I remember our season 1 days. I think every time we hit each other, state every time.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that with some people, and there's just nothing you
Yeah,
can do.
like it is what it is.
Really, it's just all about the friends you made on the way.
Exactly.
No, he's right. We never win. Oh no. This time will be better. I have a
Oh,
feeling.
wow, actually hit everything in there.
If anyone has any last, I can't really say last minute, 'cause I'll still be here for a bit. Any other questions?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Make
about the
sure-
character. Like it could be about the game as well. Like just anything.
Any
Feel free to
general
ask.
questions? Yeah. We will be here to answer them. Some people are theorizing Xuelin Hisui Lenny. Yeah, that's kind of like, yeah, it's like the double bruiser support. It's kind of what we have going on.
Just double dive, but I don't really like that just because it's like no CC is the problem, right? There's like usually you want to pair Lenny or sorry Hisui or Xuelin because they're CC-less frontliners with like a CC like bruiser instead.
My wolves.
Help! Oh no! There's too many people.
It's okay. Surely you get the
Oh,
showcase.
I got my one.
Something. Yeah, I see you got your one. Is what matters. It's okay. You know, first day, you get to kind of do your thing, have a little bit of fun, get a little silly.
Yeah. I mean, this character is like a lot of fun. Like I probably will continue playing her in ranked as well. Like try her out. Definitely has a really high skill ceiling, and yeah, she just feels really smooth with like her ability rotation.
Oh, I am not on the same page as my team. It's on me.
It's okay. I think it's fine to split farm. But you're on Charlotte, so it might be a little hard.
No, I'm the split farming expert. Don't you worry. Do you ever like to prep your passive stacks before fights, or is that something that doesn't really
If you
happen too often?
can, but like it's obviously it is a little hard because you have to just prep it off either animals or I mean, I think more so in the late game you can probably prep it off like cameras. But yeah, sometimes just not anything around for you to really prep it on. So
Yeah, she's going M Charlotte, not support. You know, I had an inkling. I thought about it, but
let's
not that this time.
let's wait for Temple Tree here.
We're mixing it up.
Oh, there's a thing up here, so no vision in the zone yet. It's probably just one person then. Our ping's now, so maybe they TP'd in.
Oh my god.
Nice. The tree here.
You pick up the tree.
Yeah, I tried blinking past again with the swords, but this time the Xuelin blinked with my blink, so I wasn't able to close the distance there. Then usually on this cycle you go like uptown or hotel because they have 4 wolves. Or hospitals also, like a good TP. You want to go to like the zones on this cycle, like after you get the objective with two like wolf spawns. Right, so you're able to get like the most value because you wanna try searching for these objectives on these wolves. So we can maybe go hospital as well because we can see there's the cube that's still up in hospital, so there's probably no one there. I'm gonna go over to hospital here, maybe see if the wolf pack is up or the wolf spawns are up here. Oh, they're just taken. There is pigs up there as well. Oh. Nice.
Could blue flames or smart glasses be better on Xuelin? I think we kind of highlighted that earlier, but we can kind of talk about it again.
I think any of the three options are fine. Either blue flames, smart glasses, or David. I think they're all good. I think it just comes down to preference at that point. Personally, I like the
right?
yeah, because I like the swift strides. I think it's really good on a character like Xuelin.
Sounds good to me. All right, in the spooky rift once again. Clearly, we have a contender.
It looks like it's yeah, there is people here. It opened early, so
Yeah.
oh, it's the team again. Oh, I think it's just him.
I think there may have been a miscommunication. Yeah, so for the people that don't know, you can go in without your team, and it does get a little awkward.
Well, not a miscommunication. I think a lot of people actually just enter solo sometimes because sometimes it's just free because people don't enter. But you could tell when it's not free or when it is free if you look at the minimap. So again, it's like another thing of getting information that the game gives you is you could see which rifts are taken already, and you could do like a count. So if you see no rifts taken, then it should be free. If you see 2 rifts taken, then it should be free as well, because then that means the second rift with is gonna be empty with no teams.
How do you feel about? I guess this is more of like if you're playing crit, how would you feel about radar, or what would make you be your arm of choice?
I mean, depends on like the rest of your build, right? If you need the crit there, then I guess. I don't really like crit on this character, but probably dice if you do want to run crit. Dice or blood ripper, and you can get the crit elsewhere. Oh, there's someone here.
You got that. Okay, you do got that though.
Yeah. This is able to just kill it really fast. We'll get the double objective here. Should be pretty strong. I guess I'll grab this one.
If only the spin could crit hyper focus. Oh no.
Roll, can't use that. You want to buy here, so maybe get my last war score.
Someone is asking about Sykes Blade. We were just really wondering about what arm pieces today. How do you feel about Sykes Blade? The pass is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean,
Or it's like Helix, one of those things that's like too important.
I think Helix is really strong, yeah, but I think you can run Sykes Blade instead. And it is like a substitute because it does have the sort of same stat line and just no defense. So you are going to be a lot more squishy if you want to play that like more Pen-esque type of build instead. For more damage. But I feel like Chain of Thorns is probably better. If you do want like the CDR Pen arm piece. I think Chain of Thorns is pretty well statted. It has Heal Cut as well. And then you could get off like Wild Walkers because you don't really want Wild Walkers if you're playing that like Pen AP build.
Someone is asking, what should you be looking to do in team fights as Xuelin? They've been struggling at like blowing up as soon as they like kind of enter a team fight.
Yeah, it is a reason why I like the more bruiser-esque type of build, so you don't instantly get blown up. But you just want to look for... I mean, she is that fighter type character, so you just kind of have to do your... Try to look for picks. Whether it be on like the backliner or you just help the DPS on the frontliner. Like, she just does like a lot of damage if you can get your skill rotation off. It's kind of hard. Like, she doesn't really have like a concrete role. I don't need this. You guys can take it.
I think we got it in the bag. We're all good.
Bring up here, we could probably take this team fight. Shoichi. Lock here.
Oh. Okay. We're not getting blown up because we have the giant Charlotte ulti.
Nice, nice. Let's pick over
Looking
here
a
as
little
well.
bit better.
The...
Okay, now thoughts on Xuelin Jan Marcus asking for a friend.
Xuelin Jan Marcus. I think that is probably fine. I mean, they did play Hisui instead, so I think it's just a substitution. Like, it's okay.
Like, this sounds quite familiar.
Maybe fight number Yano down here.
No box, Uzma. We must fight.
Oh, there's a box actually. Yeah, let's just grab the box first then.
Oh, just kidding. I lied.
So I didn't even see it. It was like under everything.
It's all good.
Set up Lumi as well. Tree. I got you, maybe. Good luck. Oh.
I see a bike.
A lot of people nearby. I have to be a little careful. Yeah, we could easily get 3-peat here. I think I want to VLS into fire so we could do Wick maybe.
Okay. Uzma looking like 9-9 for a second. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? There's like two...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, stun.
Oh.
Oh, that's actually kind of weak. We could look. Team, gotta be careful. I really want to buy my blood here. Don't have enough though. If they get the kiosk.
Oh, Uzma got you.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, he double got you.
Oh. I don't know if I need 2 bloods. Just play for work. Gotta be a little careful. Start cameraing up here. I think we could pull.
What if she doesn't want to pull? Right, people get to see the new wick. It's like,
Oh, careful, careful. Team has vision on us as well. You can see out in the cams. Don't know if it's this team though or not. Coming here. Another team.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I got the
We're
stuff!
good, we're good. 5 blood. Are we just... Alright, I'm down. Full showcase.
Here you go. You can have this too. Oh, Uzma took it.
I need this. Where's
Yeah,
Bobby?
yeah, I got you.
Hopper Mass replacement for David, and then we could go like Taproots here, I guess. Not gonna have heal cut though. You guys got that, right?
I do for now. I can take your old shoes once we get you.
That works.
Yeah. We're recycling. Oh my.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, I got the hand-me-downs.
Then we could go grab the meteor here.
I was saving up for another VF, just saying.
I don't know if I don't know where I would go. I guess Nova Shield, but I lose out on the Helix passive, which is pretty good. I could go. No, it's Queen Hearts. No, Queen Hearts is amp. It's not adaptive.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think I would change the rest of my build here.
It's fine. I'll take the blood. I deserve it.
Yeah, that works actually.
Let her listen to Coldplay. What?
Well, I guess the downside is I lose out on attack speed, huh?
Ah.
My autos do feel a little awkward now. So I don't have the 30% from the David. I'm a lot more tanky.
Okay.
Should be able to get him here.
Actually, Uzma, don't you worry.
Nice. Does Burgundy have attack speed? It does. Alright. We're gonna drop some cooldown.
Here you're all like, I don't want another VF. Oh, Uzma found someone, I think.
Oh. I am missing some credits, so I can't buy just yet.
So, I guess there is a certain, like, attack speed number that you're looking for, huh?
Yeah. It is a reason why I'm running Wolf Mask. The attack speeds are really slow right now, so I need to get like one more attack speed up here.
Mm-hmm. The lack of attack speed looks so sad, yeah.
Alright, good fire blood. It's a lot of CDR we're losing, but I think about 30 to 40% is still fine. How much are we losing here? We only lost 6%.
That's
It's
bad.
okay. I thought I'd lose a lot more, but I guess it does scale
Yeah, with the
exponentially in like the opposite way. Like if you have too much, then you don't get that much attacks or not much more cooldown.
new CDR system.
Yeah.
Oh, was trying to hit them with the silly. Oh.
Nice.
It's doable.
We did
See,
it.
like,
We
you
did
and you
it.
end with we win together.
We did it.
4 out of 5 blood stat, yeah. Oh, someone was asking, what about Blood Ripper to replace Helix?
That works too. Instead of Burgundy for Murta, I think either is fine. I think it just depends. But I do think Burgundy is a bigger upgrade just because Murta doesn't have that much defense anyways. But if you drop out on the Helix, you lose out on that 15 defense, which is a lot.
Well, this stage is yours, as they say. If there's anything else you want to say before we close up, this is the time to, I don't know if I have any last minute questions you want to get in while we're closing up here. And of course, if you want to thank anybody or say your thing, do your spiel. Now's your time.
Yeah, I mean, I do stream as well on Twitch, and I do some YouTube as well. So if you want some more content, or if you guys want to stop by my stream, it's Superior One with the zero as, or a zero as the O, because so yeah, I do stream. So yeah, feel free to stop by if you guys have any other questions. I'm always streaming like every other day. Feel free to ask. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. But aside from that, I mean, another great professors, I would say. I hope you guys learned something. Again, I think for the newer players, I think the one tip, and the tip I'll always say time and time again, is make sure you are eating your food correctly. I think that is the one. That is the one that definitely gets a lot of people.
Oh, here we go. Will you be playing Xuelin tonight for ranked?
Probably tomorrow, because I think I'm probably gonna just take it easy today, since we just had the professors, and I did have the cast.
Yeah, for sure. Get some rest. Is the Xuelin ranked debut gonna be streamed?
Yeah. I mean, whenever I play ranked, like, I'll always be streaming. So
Awesome.
we'll definitely be streaming that tomorrow. I think she just got nerfed in the hotfix, but I think she's still good. But we'll have to see, because my perspective is always a little skewed. Playing arms, I usually don't like rating a character. So we'll have to see once she is out in ranked. See her stats, see how good she feels into the like top players.
One last question here. If you have base yellow upgrades for everything, what do you think is the best blood item slam for her?
Always weapon. Always weapon. Weapon gives you CDR. And the other weapons are not very good. Because they have crits, but you don't really utilize the crit on this character. Obviously, the blood weapon has crit as well, has crit damage. But this has so much more raw stats than the purple items. So even in my base build, I have blood weapon prioritized. I think you just save for blood weapon and just stay on purple if you can. You can go Joyous, but Joyous is not as big as the blood weapon upgrade.
Awesome. Well, I think that is all we have for today. I see no other questions unless another question comes through while I'm saying goodbye. Thank you again for joining us as per usual, Super, and good luck with the future casts and future ERCS as well.
Thank you.
It'll be a really fun season, yeah.
It is going to be starting, I think, this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. So
Correct.
come around for that, guys. We are going to have ERM as well coming this weekend. It's going to be, I think, phase 3 to the finals for ERM, and then we're going to have the first week of ERCS going to be kicking off for this weekend. Going to be starting on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, so make sure you guys come out for that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be there for opening weekend, but please still stop by. It's always fun to see you guys all there. So that's when we will see you guys next time. Thank you all for stopping out once again. And yeah, August 2nd and 3rd, 7 p.m. EST for ERCS. And other than that, I think we are good to go. So you guys have a nice rest of your night. Q ranked, play Xuelin, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.